Hello everybody, it's Ken Faulkner and I'm here to do a knife video. I've been kind of on a kick lately. I guess I get in the moods when it comes to knife buying. And lately, it's been popular knife brands. I was talked about, I got the CJRB Pyrite Light. That was kind of part of that because I was watching all these end of the year best of type things, and a lot of people talking about these knives. So you might be able to guess what knife this is, quite possibly. It's very similar size to the Pyrite Light, but there's a lot of things that are different about it too. So let's get this guy open. All right, I do have about 6 Kershaws in my collection. I'm not big on the assisted. I do have a couple of them that are assisted, but I mean, I can't really do the autos, so the leaks, which I like, or not the leaks, the what's that auto line that they have, the Launch series. I like those, but I can't really carry them because of California laws. And speaking of California, things have been crazy. So I got my phone on airplane mode because I've been getting like these alerts all day long. You have no idea, if you don't live here, what kind of pandemonium is going on. I'm sure you've seen it in the news, and probably you're getting a lot. We are getting inundated by constant stuff. So I'm kind of in overload mode. Last night I was to the point where I was just feeling so bad about everything. At this point, it's like it's just out of control, and I just want it to be over, and just keeping an eye out, making sure I don't have to leave. But so far, we haven't been made to go into evacuation. But yeah, this one is the Bel Air. The Bel Air. I've been aware of this knife for quite a while. Earlier this year, I went to up in Northern California, and there's a store there, kind of a big sporting goods store, but they have a lot of, there's hunting and all that, fishing and all that kind of stuff up there, and they have a whole knife section there. And I did get to handle this. The guy that was kind of the expert there, he really didn't know a lot about knives like the community does. They didn't know what a case knife was. I mean, but he did know what the Kershaw Bel Air was. And Kershaw's kind of been known for being able to be in the Walmarts and the Big Five sporting goods and stuff like that. But yeah, he was all excited about this one and really proud of it. I don't know at that time if it had the MagnaCut steel, if I can get better lighting or whatever it takes to get to the point where you can actually read what's on these knives. But it does say MagnaCut. And I think that's partially what drew me to this one. Also, that it is USA made. You can see the flag. I know you can see that. But yeah, USA made, MagnaCut, and it's only $140 for this version. There's a couple different versions. I'm kind of cheaping out on these ones, though. I mean, because it's not really, I'm not super duper excited about them, but I do want to, I got this FOMO, and I want to know what everybody's talking about when they're talking about these knives. Guys, it's hard to watch YouTube sometimes. All these knife guys, they're just getting the knives sent to them just on a regular basis. I don't know if you guys feel it. It's like, I want all these knives, and they're just getting them sent to them. I know that they're working hard, and it's only the real big guys that are just really on it that are getting it. I could be there too if I were to really bust my butt, and maybe I don't have the personality quite to do it. But who knows? I mean, I've been putting out a lot of videos lately. We'll see where it all goes to. I may get to the point where at least some people are going to send me some knives. Not that I haven't. Mostly like certain channels have sent me stuff and things like that. People in the community have kind of done it, but not really knife companies per se. But that's okay. I mean, in reality, I get a little like, oh man, I wish I could be like that. But then at the end of the day, I got tons of knives to the point where I don't really feel like I can enjoy them sometimes. I mean, obviously the premier ones will get pocket time, but other ones that really are good knives don't always get in the pocket. I definitely have been carrying this one lately. It's very fidgety. I think I'm wondering if a lot of the popularity on some of these knives is the fidgetiness. And I know that the Magna Cut coming in at a kind of a reasonable for Magna Cut and USA made is a nice factor. You know, a lot of people, this is still too pricey for them, and I am quite aware of that. But for me, it's definitely in that price range where I just got like the cheapest version, all blacked out. I'm good with all blacked out, but it's probably not my first go-to. Looks good, aluminum handles, nice lightweight, nice thin in the pocket. If you've had a chance to check one out, I remember when I was at that store and the guy's handing it to me to check out, and I'm kind of doing this, and it kind of reminds me of a bug out kind of feel. So I wasn't really super impressed. I was kind of expecting more of the stuff that's very popular, almost like going to a blade show, going to this store, because there's such a huge, I can't remember the name of it. I can't remember the name of it, but I had visiting relatives, and one of the guys was saying, "Yeah, this is the store. This is the store." And yeah, I was a little bit underwhelmed, but and this knife for the price, I think at that time it was higher. It was like maybe 180 or something like that, but maybe the price went down recently around the holidays or something like that. So I thought 140 was a pretty good price, and it is definitely a great Kershaw knife, and I'm really happy to see Kershaw because I always felt like they had a lot of potential. The launches are great, which, you know, is like forbidden fruit for me, unfortunately. It's been like a little frustrating. I think I will pick up some, but I just can't carry them, and that's kind of a problem for me because I like lots of knives. I like swords. I like all kinds of crazy stuff, but I can only carry pocket knives really, and fixed blades. Smaller ones. I mean, I could carry a samurai sword in my belt, but I just don't want to deal with the ramifications of everybody freaking out. So, but yeah, like little fixed blades, EDC fixed blades. Obviously, slip joints are always good, and these pocket modern folders that aren't automatic. That law's crazy, anyways, but. Yeah, great knife. Works really well, cuts well. Very sharp when coming out of the box. I mean, it looked like the grinds were pretty good on here. I mean, with the black, you can definitely see that it's got a nice even grind. I'm not like real super picky about that stuff, but I know people like to see that, and I think they did a really good job with this. And the aluminum feels really good. Good strong aluminum. Is very actually strong. You think of aluminum cans and how easy they are to crush, but in reality they're super thin, and even with this thickness you get a lot of strength out of aluminum. I mean, it's really strong stuff, especially certain grades of aluminum, like a 6061 T6. They make airplanes out of them. I mean, it's definitely, it's got that light combined with strength. So yeah, I am super happy with this knife. And I'm glad I did pick it up. I also got, like I said, that Pyrite Light, and then another one that's coming up, and I don't want to tell you about it yet, which I think is going to be pretty cool. Same kind of thing. I think I'm getting it out of my system. I think I'll be ready to kind of move on once the budget kind of builds up after the holidays and all that. So we'll see how it goes. But anyway, I wanted to show you the Bel Air. Along with some other, the Iridium and some other ones that they have out right now, are really a good bunch of knives. But this is got the advantage of being USA made. So a little bit more expensive because of it, but I don't feel like they are really, trying to rob you blind, So anyway, that's it. That's all I got. I will see you later if I don't burn up. I think I'm good, but I just want it to be over. I'll be so glad when it's just because I'm in overload right now. So you guys take care, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.